In this video, I'll be reacting to all the Variety Scout Sing pairs. There are 5 total, and the first one is Giovanni and Rhydon. So rock, tech, rock, no rock, ground, okay, ground, field. So ground zone, okay, nice. And he has the EX roll for physical strike, nice. Make to ground. Team skill is ground, Canto, villain. Okay, good HP, attack, special attack, okay, defense, okay, speed a bit low. First passive, Giovanni's experience powers up the okay, maybe the field is Sandstorm, I don't know, I guess we'll see soon. So powers up moves in Sandstorm, extends the duration of Sandstorm, and then protects allies from Sandstorm damage. Okay, hit the gas vibe, okay, getting the Needle King vibe here now. So increases the damage of the move by 50% at the cost of 1 extra gauge. Ferocious entry 6 plus 6. So you max attack and special attack when you enter battle. Interesting that special attack. What ground move is special attack? One shot? I don't know. Oh, we have the B move. Rushing Earthquake. Oh, the activation condition is when the user's attack is raised. Wait, what does this even mean, man? The activation condition is when the user's attack is not raised. This is a bit weird. Oh, the more the user's special attack is raised, the greater the power of this attack. It causes a sandstorm when you use it the first time, so it's like the leaf and Moltres thing, right? And lowest target speed by 1. Very interesting. What does this when the user's attack is raised? So is it like you can only use it once in your attack or something? Like when you raise your attack, it's only like one. If it's only like every time you raise attack, then that's a bit useless. But we will see. Icy Wind. Okay. Now that explains the max special attack now. Icy Wind is very interesting. Surf. God damn it. Okay, sure, bro. Okay. Do not defy me. Applies critical hit next. Applies special move up next. Applies free move next. And then increase any +1 physical move and special move up next during Sandstorm. So this one you can target anyone. Right? You can target yourself or your teammates. Interesting. Sing move is remembering the past ground impact. It's a regular sing move with a field effect. Okay, so this one is ground zone. Okay, very interesting. So that means you can have ground zone and sand at the same time. I think the damage would be pretty decent. I think maybe. I mean, the DPS would be. I think it would be decent, especially with this crushing earthquake thing. Gonna be big damage, like 180 BP, right? Don't have any nuke multipliers, or nuke would be maybe lesser. I don't know. We'll see. It's great. So on paper, okay, not bad. Sandstorm and ground zone, and then this B move, I'm still not sure how this works. And you have like some DPS, AoE DPS with Serve and Icy Wind, so like it's like a 3-in-1. Literally the same as similar to like Needle King, right? With 3 different types. So that's interesting. And this way you cannot max crit. You can only apply crit hit next, so you need crit support. Yeah, that's more than the same crit. 1 out of 5 get Headstrong, 2 out of 5. Suncaster 2, so reduce damage when in the Sandstorm. Then for Trust, that's gonna be low in Sandstorm. I see with Ninja 3, okay. And PR 2 for Trainer move, I guess. If you want to use him like a support, maybe. Ninja 3 for Surf, okay. So Sand 1, healing in Sandstorm. Faster gauge in Sandstorm. Applies super effective up next. So when you first sink, okay. Nothing much, 3 out of 5. Haymaker, good. Critical crit 9, okay. It's like the thing, it's literally the same as Needle King, right? So if you crit, then the next attack will be a crit. So that means the moment you crit once, it will be a permanent crit. 2 for 2, okay, 30% chance to apply free move next when you use a move. Super Fight 9, ooh, okay. So special defense debuff with Icy Wind, nice. Brain gain 9, ooh, okay. So if you use him as a water DPS, then you will have like a permanent +1 special move next, right? That is very interesting. Athletic kick 9, so apply with applies move acceleration when you use the trainer move. 7 plus 9, okay. Nuke damage, super verify, okay, good. So let's see. I mean, I still have no idea if field sing pair should be used as a DPS or not. Probably. I mean, DPS can, but nuke maybe. I mean, he does have 2 multipliers, a total of 190% multiplier, which is pretty good. So like, yeah, we took all the multipliers already. Nice. And don't forget that he can summon the ground zone also. So let's see without multiplier. Okay, we do our Haymaker. Okay, the damage is okay. This thing is okay also. The best, not okay, it's actually not bad. Pretty good. Okay, now we put Sandstorm. It should be nice damage. Gaining damage is not bad now. Okay, and if you have him as if you have him for the EX role, right, the striker role, then using him as a nuke, ground nuke, AoE ground nuker, it's not bad. It's pretty good. And this one is, the P move is pretty good. Okay, Giovanni experience is 50% buff. That is quite high. Nice. And then I think there's an innate, yeah, there's an innate 30% here, right? From the higher special attack thing, right? That's more damage also. That's interesting. Let's see, for DPS, actually we only have one DPS multiplier here. Now if we take this and then we remove the nuke, let's see. Yeah, wow. Oh, 17k. This one is and this one is to all opponents also. I mean, it's earthquake, right? Yeah, it's to all opponents. So AoE debuff, speed. That is very nice. And then to activate is attack buff. I think as long as you have an attack buff, then you can use this permanently. And then you can activate it the moment enter battle because you plus 6 attack the moment enter battle, right? This is very interesting. And this DPS is very strong. Nuke is also pretty good. If you are not using him as a nuker, let's not forget about ground zone also. Let's ground zone C first. 50% extra. Yeah, man, this is insane damage for a DPS move. It's insane, bro. Good stuff. Okay, let's remove the ground zone first. Okay, let's see what if you don't nuke, right? Okay, maybe you can still take Super Sinker. You know, if it's like Achievement Stadium, you can take this and then you nuke the first time to activate the ground zone, right? And then if you want, you can take critical crit 9. It's not bad. In case we can take power ups. And let's see, the damage should be even higher now. 18k. Good damage, bro. Very good damage. The nuke sucks, but it's not like you're gonna use nuke with him, with this grid, obviously. I guess, I don't know, I still don't know how to use impairs like this. You can summon the ground zone first turn, then, you know, make him like a DPS impair to just spam the earthquake or something. Now let's change to ice. It's even doing good damage. Not as good as the earthquake, even though all of them are 4 gauges, right? 9.8k, it's okay. If it's water weak, 10k. Pretty good. Higher damage makes sense because I have VP, right? Of course, I didn't take the power-ups here. I'm too lazy to do that. Okay. But you can definitely use him as ice or water DPS, which is very nice. So he's like a 3-in-1 sync pair, just like Giovanni and Rhydon right? I think it's a good value sync pair. And then, of course, Sandstorm and Ground Zone also, so can support your ground and rock types also, so that's very nice. Overall, good sync pair. Next up we have Archer and Houndoom. I guess Dark support, Dark Sprint, okay. Sure. And attack, EX roll, nice. Weak to fighting. Dark Johto Villain. Good HP, attack protect good. Defense not bad, speed good. Okay, stats looking good. Archer's Proposal. So -1 speed to all opponents when the user's attack move is successful. Okay, if he has a hit wave, it's gonna be, or even Snarl will be quite nice. Just Snarl will be quite good for him. Can debuff attack and speed. Oh wait, and then -2 speed to all opponents after using the sync move. That is very interesting. So both sync move and regular moves will debuff. Actually, right, you don't even need to use AoE moves because the passive specifically says lowers the speed of all opposing sync pairs. So even a single target move will lower all the opponents, right? That's interesting. Let's start one, okay, -1 sync counter when you enter battle the first time. Under instinct, okay, some multiplier for DPS, that's good. Yeah, bite. 30% to flinch, nice. That's attack, nice. Flame charge, okay, I guess. Don't care for that. -1 single countdown and +3 speed and evasion to all allies. Ooh, not bad I guess, but yeah, I don't think you're gonna use him as a DPS sync pair. These two moves do not do damage. You can buff your own speed, you can flinch, which is nice I guess, and then the +3 speed and evasion to all allies would be quite useful also. That's nice. Sync move is regaining evil glory dark impact. Okay. So it's the speed debuff multiplier. Yeah, I think you can nuke with him, and then especially if you have the EX tech roll. But yeah, I think it might be good. Nuke might be good, and then nuke might be good. And I think DPS bad. Speed is, being able to debuff speed is also pretty nice to activate Hunter's Instinct, even though Hunter's Instinct isn't gonna do much to buff your DPS. But yeah, this one was in great. 1 out of 5, nothing. He's a 5-star, right? Yes, he is. Okay, that kinda sucks. I think all of them are in a single banner. All 5 on a single banner, so 0.4% for each, which is terrible. I don't know why DNA does that, but yeah. X attack NPR 2, got smack 4, okay, 50% to Use. Natural Remedy, okay. Bite and Judgery, okay. Super Duper 85, okay I guess, but DPS is, yeah, DPS not good. MPR2, might be good actually. Can max out speed and evasion of all your allies. Tether, okay. Scorching Touch 4 for Flame Charge, so 50% chance to burn. Judgery for Flame Charge, okay. Catalyst, so okay. Move gauge duration when you use Sync Move for the first time. 3 out of 5. Cakewalk, okay. Trip up 9, that's, I think this is a bit overkill now. Because you don't need that many speed debuff. Like you sync the first time, right? You sync the first time, you already he cannot. Wait, can he make a? He cannot, right? No, he cannot. Okay. If he has Maker, would be quite nice. Has that one can activate 2 times. So yeah. And I don't think 3.9 is needed. You already debuff 1. Like every time you attack, then -2 when you sync. Unless you want, I guess you want to debuff fast maybe. But yeah, it's a 10 energy cost. You know, expensive. Aggravation 1 good for the bite. Challenge 1 okay I guess. You cannot buff your crit, so crit support is needed. Chase down 5, powers out the user's moves. The speed is lowered, okay. I mean DPS, okay I guess. So you can -1 more countdown. So if you have this, you can -2 total with train the move. And then with heads up 1, you can skip 1 entire turn. Might be good to consider, I think. Speed still sync 5, so when user speed is raised, you buff the sync move. Tripwire 2, so -2 when you sync. Oh no, not when you sync, when you enter battle. Okay, that means you can get your opponents to -6 speed in one sync turn, right? After you sync the first time. Yeah, that's nice I guess. And let's see the nuke first. Speed sync, now cakewalk. Okay, this one is a full on sync build. Let's see, I think the nuke should be pretty good. I'll say 45k at least. Without multiplier, nothing good. If you debuff speed, yeah, it's already 41k. Yes, any more multiplier? Speedster sync, yeah, more than 45k. You buff your own speed as max. 3+3. Yeah, 52k. Pretty good sync damage. Very good sync damage. Bite is bad. I mean, expected, right? So let's say you don't want to nuke with him, but then if you're using a sprint sync pair, right, you will probably want to nuke first, you know, -single countdown. I don't know, it's very hard to decide this. So like, yeah, if you want to sync with him, then you want to do big damage on the first sync. It's also kind of similar like Field. You have to sync with Field to get the effect, right? Yeah, I think it's quite difficult to use. Oh man, a bit headache. But yeah, let's assume you don't... Okay, let's assume you don't plan to sync with him. You just want to flinch, right? Duration, maybe confused. Okay, let's just do a DPS build. Okay, screw it. Let's do a DPS build. Super duper effective, and yeah, that's all the multipliers. I do not think it's good damage. Okay, you know what? For a 2 gauge move, this is decent. Okay, it's for a 2 gauge move, but yeah, I guess a bit of cheap damage. So like, if you want to use him as like a support, then maybe there's no need for DPS. You can take MPR2. Okay, potentially maxing out speed and evasion for all your opponents, for all your allies is quite nice, I think. And then I think that's about it. Maybe trip out 9. I guess as just what I said, maybe not needed, but since you have nothing to take, maybe you can just take this. And this one is only to 1 opponent, right? The passive is to all opponents. This one 3.9 is only to 1. Because you only have a single target moves, right? Then maybe propulsion 9. Yeah, I think this works as a support, right? So yeah, I think he's quite useful. You can nuke with him, definitely. He has good nuke. As a tech, right? As a debuffer, can debuff the speed. Clincher also very useful for Gauntlet, right? And yeah, not bad. Next up is Ariana and Arbok. Poison sprint, poison tech. Okay, so she has a Striker EX roll, interesting. Poison Johto Villain. HP okay. Attack, special attack good. Defense with defense okay. Speed okay. Ariana's Coercion. That's how you pronounce that. -2 attack and special attack to all opponents when you enter the battle the first time. Okay. On the roll 9. Wow. On the roll 9. So if it's a move like Acid, I think that's AoE debuff, right? I think. Attack trap 4. 50% to trap the opponent when you attack. Yeah, Acid. 100% chance to debuff the special defense. So AoE special defense debuff. That's quite nice. Screech. Okay, nice. So both defense and special defense debuff. That is very interesting. Poison Fang. Okay, 50% to poison. How dare. +4 attack, +3 crit, plus gradual heal. Same move is punish the meddler's poison impact. So it's the target's less the lower the stats parameter. Lower the stats, the greater the power. On paper, very useful. Can poison, can AoE debuff special defense, can debuff defense, debuff attack, a special attack. Here, the first passive. And trap. Quite useful, I think. So yeah, let's go on Syncreate. 1 out of 5, Antitoxin and Escape Artist. Okay, 2 out of 5, Helping Hand 4. 50% chance to remove all status condition. So when your Pokemon uses a move. 3 out of 5, 1, -1 attack to our opponents when you enter battle, so basically Intimidate. Discourage 1, the special attack equivalent of Terrify 1. NPR 2 for Trainer move. No Ninja 3 for Poison Fang, okay. Super Preparation line, okay. Applies Special move next. Apply Super Effective up next when you use Trainer move. Catalytic Infliction. Apply Smoke Acceleration when you use Status move the first time. Basically if you use Screech, right? Okay. 3 out of 5. Enjoy 9, so Acid becomes like a free move. Interference Sync 5, okay, multiplier. The Trap multiplier, Virulent Toxin 5, Poison multiplier. Siren 1, okay. You get 100% chance to poison. Relentless, okay. Her multiplier, her Sync move is physical move, so that's it. Yeah, that's good. Overwhelm 9. -1 attack when you attack. That's nice. Screech P move on opponent defense down 9. Ooh, so with this Screech -3 attack. So with this passive, your Screech will -3 defense. That is interesting. 12 for 9, okay. Free move next. I don't think it's really needed. You only have 1 and 2 gauges move, so it's not too bad, I think. Yeah, let's look at the nuke. You have 3 passive for a total of 200%, including the innate one is 320%. That is a lot of multiplier. The nuke is going to be pretty good. Okay, so we have this. Right, with Virulent Toxin 5, Interference Sync 5, and Relentless. Should be big damage. So without multiplier, very bad. Now if we poison, which she can do, all of this she can do, right? Trapping also can, debuff also can, but it's gonna take a while. So I might need like one support that can do something, right? Maybe a support that can poison, then you can spam Screech, right? Like 3 times in a row. And then when you Screech, there's also a... No, cannot. This is only for attacking move. The Screech cannot trap. So Screech 3 times in a row and then Trainer move 1 time, so that's 4 times already. And then you have to pray that Poison Fang poison or something, and also trap. Okay, a bit of RNG, so yeah, bring another support that can do something to help her. And now if we poison, okay, with trap and poison, because almost 20k, not bad. Now if we debuff the defense to -6, it's gonna be like, I don't know, man, 65k, 76k. Holy crap, that is good damage. And we haven't fully activated the innate passive, so let's debuff more stats. It's gonna be like, I don't know, I think it's gonna be at least 100k. Yep, 120k. Oof, crazy stuff. Big damage. Poison Fang, kind of bad damage. I mean, you cannot expect damage from... You don't even have a multiplier, so yeah, that saves my time from calculating. But yeah, you can definitely use her as a nuke, right? Obviously, because she's attacked. And an AoE nuke also with the EX roll, if you have it. Of course, not everybody is gonna have that, right? So it'll be a while to take that to like obtain the cake stuff. Now if let's say you use as a tech, also on random one, definitely. I think Discourage one maybe can. I mean, you have to take this path to access it, so maybe an Overwhelm 9 is decent. I think that's about it. Got 18 energy more, you can just take like no supporting stuff. Maybe Catalytic Infliction, I think maybe that's decent. And yeah, I guess she's not bad. Good damage, can debuff 2 stats consistently, right, with Acid and Screech. Can trap, can poison also, so yeah, quite nice. So next up we have Petrel and Weezing. Poison support, Poison Strike EX roll support, okay, interesting. Make to Psychic. Poison Johto Villain. HP okay, the attack special attack all good. Defense for defense low, but typical for striker I guess, and then speed is. Okay, Petrel's Ploy. 30% chance to -1 special defense when the user's attack move is successful. Okay, and also 30% chance to flinch. Okay, so passive that can flinch, that's good. Piercing blows, okay, so mode breaker. This is very interesting, I think. Third passive is last word, okay, explosion. First passive, clear smoke, never misses and returns the target's rate stats to normal. Okay, that's nice. It's like a tech move on a striker, interesting I guess. Next attack, next special attack I mean. Slash bomb, okay. 30% to poison. Mwahaha. +2 defense, Pre-crit, applies super attack up next, and then applies endure. Sync move is deceiving, disguise, poison beam, regular sync move with EX roll support. So like, I don't know. Slash bomb, I guess. Good damage. The PP is not that high, but I guess maybe on paper not super impressive to me. Like you're separately buff special attack and crit your defense buff, I guess. I guess you can flinch. 30% chance to -1 special defense. Yeah, I think compared to like Ariana, Arbok, quite underwhelming honestly, because 30% to debuff special defense when Ariana can debuff AoE. I mean, I guess Petrel can flinch, I guess. I mean, I am comparing a attack and striker, but still, yeah, okay, we need to do the calc to know. That's one single grid. 1 out of 5. Large bomb enjoy 3. Bear 2 for extra attack, okay. 2 out of 5. Random 1, okay. 60% chance to poison. Fire toxin 3, okay. Sync multiplier. Ground guard, okay, I guess. And bear 2 for smoke. Clear smoke. Okay. Clear smoke enjoy 4. No, not really, I guess. Pair 2. No. 3 out of 5. And grad entry 2. Okay. I mean, you cannot make special attack, right? You need a support for this. US brain, okay, it's a multiplier. Special attack multiplier. Brain gain 9, okay, I guess. Special mod X. Ruthless toxin 9. -2 random stat when you attack the opponent. Okay, I guess. Generally 1, okay. Mind games 9. Okay. Unbuff full freebie 4. 50% chance to apply free move next effect. When attack move is successful while the target has no race stats. This one is same thing but sync multiplier. Sync multiplier when no stat race for the opponent. Not looking good. Honestly, you only have 2 multipliers, 80% multiplier only. That is very depressing, holy crap. And DPS, you have 1 multiplier only. Wow, I think they're doing him very dirty, holy crap. Like actually, the DPS is so sad. The PP is already low and then you have this 30% multiplier only. Yeah, I think, yeah, that is very sad. Yeah, this is sad. No, I think he's like a mixed striker and tech at the same time. Clear smoke is clearly a tech move, right? Slash bomb, poison with Hosan Run 1. You even have this Ruthless Toxin 9 to debuff. So like, yeah, I think it's because they mix tech with him, so it becomes like tech striker hybrid. We'll see how it goes. Okay, damage is decent. Okay. Now if you poison. Okay, DP, the nuke is okay. It's not bad. It's like average striker standard. So it's not, no, it's also not like super impressive. So yeah. Slash bomb definitely on the weaker side. For 3 gauge move, this sucks. Okay. So that is sad. Yeah, I think so far he's the worst sync pair of all the others. I mean, we have 1 more left, but I don't think the last one will be as bad as this. Okay, I'm not saying that he's bad, but yeah, he's a striker. He's supposed to do damage, you know, right? Striker's role is supposed to do damage, and it's like he's a bit of a hybrid kind of thing. So I don't know how I feel about this. So yeah, I'm not saying he's bad. It's just better poison, you know, poison striker there. So yeah, actually I also cannot really say yeah, better poison strikers because we don't have a lot of poison strikers. We have Luca, Emma. Emma is obviously better, but she's limited. Okay, to be fair, yeah, you know what? I think my argument is valid. Emma is limited, does way more damage than freaking Petrel, who is also limited. So like, yeah, okay. I think they really did it dirty. Next up is Proton and Golbat. This better be flying. Okay, we only have 2 poison types, so this better be flying type. Maybe support. Okay, the actual tech. This is very useless on a support unless it's something useful. I don't think so. But yeah, weak to ice. Flying Johto villain. Good HP. Defense special defense good. Special attack low. Obviously, speed is okay. Proton's plan. +1 gauge when the move is successful. +1 gauge when you get attacked. Okay, that's not bad. Some gauge stuff, good. All ramp up 1. +1 special attack when the user's move is successful. Okay. Stop hitting yourself. Okay. So I think she will have confused ray. Typical Golbat, right? Yeah, confused ray. Next special defense, oh that's good. Air slash, okay, some flinching style, good. I'll show you ref. +1 speed, accuracy, and crit. And +1 special one next to weapon. Okay, this is good. You need MPR to max crit, but yeah, I think MPR will be a good start to take the crit. Right? You know, to buff extra speed and accuracy is nice, and then special one next. Good for special damage it does. Scariest and cruelest flying beam. Regular sync move with EX roll strike. No, tech. Don't know why they gave him tech. It's not like he's gonna do damage, it's very useless, but hey, it is what it is. Overall, I think not bad. Right, special attack buff. Very slowly but surely, I guess. Yeah, speed, accuracy, crit buff on the trainer move and special 1x also. Can flinch, can confuse. I think on paper, not too bad. And some gauge management style also, so that's nice. That's more on the crit. 1 out of 5, unflappable. Okay, 2 out of 5. Oh yeah, the accuracy. Oh, the accuracy is fine because you can plus 1 accuracy yourself. So yeah. Team speedy entry 1, that's okay, I guess. Special defense or MPR 2, okay. Ninja 9, okay. Heal and heal 9. Plus gradual heal when you swing the move. MPR 2, yeah. MPR 2 I think it's a must take for him. So yeah, natural remedy. Team evasive rush 1 plus 1 evasion after using the sync move. So you can keep using sync move to buff evasion. Maybe useful in Gauntlet. If he has synchro healing 1 or 2, I think this is good to complement, right? If you buff him every time. Incubation 1, this is very good. Vigilance good. Curative Confusion 1. So heal the user's HP. I think is successful against Confusion. I think this is really good. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Mind Boggler 9. Minus 1 special defense when you attack a confused flinch or trap. Wow, this is very good. Okay, the debuff special defense. Nice. Team Body Bracing Infliction 2. Plus 2 defense to all allies when use Jealous moves the first time in battle. Okay, I guess. All ramp up 1. I think this is pretty good in Champion Stadium. Right, to buff faster. Right. Safety Tether, okay. Too bad it's not safety net. This one is to yourself only. Team Sync Thing 9. Plus 1 special move next after using Sync move. Only once for battle, that's a bit sad. Okay, let's do a Champion Stadium build. I think like MPR 2 is good. I think ramp up 1 is nice also. Maybe this is good. Right. One-shot battles. Mind Boggler 9 maybe. Aggravation 1. Oh yeah, there's also this one. I think it's not needed. I think this one more important thing. Speed buff is nice. Crit buff also nice. Special 1x even nicer, right? The extra plus 1 is 40% multiplier. Aggravation 1, I think. After using Confuse Ray, right, you poison opponent, you can start spamming the air slash. And maybe even this Curative Confusion 1. I don't know. It's a bit tough. And okay, maybe Vigilance. Okay, maybe this is not bad, I think. Okay, this can probably also work for Gauntlet. But for Gauntlet, I feel like you don't need MPR 2 anymore because I think Curative is a better move to have. But you don't have enough energy. Maybe sacrifice this. Yeah, okay, maybe this. That means you have no defense debuff and no defense buff, which is fine, I think. But yeah, I think Curative Confusion 1 is good for survivability because, you know, in Gauntlet it's quite important to survive. Maybe like this. And you don't have, sadly, you don't have the synchro healing, so there's no reason to take this now. So yeah, I think not too bad. Not too bad. Good defense stats, so can buff special defense to all allies, can buff crit attack and the crit speed and accuracy. Crit special one next, can flinch. 50% of flinch is pretty good. Confuse also. And yeah, I think overall not too bad. And yeah, of course, can also buff special attack slowly.